Hi friends, welcome to my channel Tech Developer. In my last video, I have shown you how you can use the Spring Security and the default security provided by the Spring Framework using the Spring Boot Starter Security Starter Maven dependency. So in that video, I had shown you that one of the password provided by the Spring Security whenever the application get started up, and the default username was the user. And in this video, I will show you that how you can customize your username and password. Means username and password of your choice to be get authenticated all your requests, as because in our real time application we cannot use a console provided password. So before going further to explain you how you can customize your username and password, I want to show you one thing. I want to explain you one thing, that in my last video I have used the concept of the default uh, H- the default Spring Framework security, that is the HTTP basic security, which follow the concept of username and password. But that username and password you have to provide only once, because HTTP basic security will be used by the form login concept, which generally does what it does that whenever you just hit the API on the browser will open the form in which you need to provide that username and password, which is provided by the Spring Security in your console. So let me again uh, explain you by showing this as an example. Let's start the application. Uh, in this video, I have not yet covered the concept of custom password and username. I am just trying to explain you the earlier video concept also. So let's copy this password and go to the browser, and suppose I want to get the data of his skills API. Suppose if I hit this API on browser, it will definitely ask for the uh, username and password credential to authenticate that request is valid or not. So this is the basic or default security provided by the Spring Framework. If you are using your means uh, default security auto configuration. So let me provide the username and the password which is provided by the Spring Security on the console, and hit the API or sign in, just sign in, and it will provide you the details the API should return. And even if I again try to hit the API, suppose the same API or the another API, just to get the details of tasks. So you can see again I am able to get the result without providing the username and password. So how it is happening? It is happening because the default username and password concept of HTTP basic, or the default security auto configuration, manages a cookie or a session inside your browser, and due to that session or a cookie, it is happening that you are able to send the request without authenticating it again. So basically means it is uh, getting the username and password used from the cookie and sending the request. So this was the drawback, or you can say that our REST API says the concept should be of stateless session, means the session should not be maintained. So instead of having the cookie or session, we should use the concept of having the token. So that will I will explain you later. But for now, what I want to explain you is that if I want to uh, means if I want to provide the custom username and password instead of the Spring default provided password inside the console, what we need to do is we need to provide the two properties uh, that is provided by the Spring Security, and that property is string.security.user.name, and the username, suppose I am giving the admin, and the Spring Security dot security dot user dot password, and the password I am providing, suppose admin at the rate 12345 hash. So this is the custom username and password providing way by using the application property keys and value concept. So suppose I want to send the request with this credential. Let me first of all log out this. Means I have to log out from the session first. So for that you need to send the logout request. So this is a basic API which is handled by the Spring Security default configuration, and if it will ask for you that are you sure you want to log out, just press the logout, and the cookie or the old username password which you were providing is gone. And now if you try to hit the API again, like suppose I am trying to hit the API for the getting skills or tasks, it will again ask me for the username and password. This is because I have logged out, and after logging out, the session or the cookie has been removed. So now let's come towards the concept of custom username and password. So we have provided the custom username and password here. Just send the just copy this again, and I will tell you that why I'm copying the same password. Just save the application properties and let the application to be restarted. Now the application has been restarted. Let's go to the API again, and suppose if I am trying to hit the API again that is related to the skills or task, it is asking for the username and password. Suppose if I provide the console related password that was earlier and the earlier username, it will not accept. Why? Because now we have configured our application or Spring Boot security to authorize or authenticate the request with these username and password. That is our custom username and password. So now let's send the request with this custom username and password. So username is admin, and the password will be admin at the rate 12345 hash. Now let's send the request, that is sign in, and you will be able to hit the API. Now you can see that we have received the API response here. And if I again try to hit the API related to the task, so it will not ask me for username and password because it is already stored in the cookie, so that, or the session, so that I can hit the request again. So you can see that I have hit the request again, and I am able to fetch the data, and without any re-authentication or providing username and password manually. So if I log out this application, or means if I hit the logout API, that is the default one of the uh, form basic authentication security part. So it will remove the session, and if you try to hit the API again, it will give you the same result that please sign in or please provide the username and password to authenticate the request. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Hope I cleared you the concept between the default string security session management concept, and the means how you can customize your own username and password to be authenticated for each and every request. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Bye for now. If you are new to my channel, I request you kindly subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. And if you are already a subscriber, I really happy and I wish you all the best. And please keep watching my videos. I will upload more of the videos soon. Thank you, guys. Bye for now.